Ariel, listen to me. The human world, it's a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything they got up there. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up.
Organisms are?
No, I don't have a clue. It sounds like insects living in stones.
Rubble organisms. Is that some sort of clown or cartoon in the 90s?
Darling, it's better down where it's wetter.
So what are these rubble rocks? Where do they come from?
The rubble rocks come from broken up pieces of the coral reef that have come toward shore with wave action.
Oh, wow. Why are they important?
They could be a potentially important habitat because they are a nursery for many fish and other organisms before they go to the reefs.
The bowl is lucky, they in for a worse fate. One day when the boss get hungry, yes, you go beyond the pay. But oh, under the sea, nobody beat us, fry us, and eat us in fricassee.
To determine the habitat at the different sites, we did 20-meter transects using a chain. We recorded the ground cover at every 50 centimeters. The rugosity was also determined. As can be seen, the topography of the site was very uneven.
Naturally, even the sturgeon and the ray, they did the earth and start to play. We got the spirit, you got to hear it under the sea. Didn't play the flute.
Hey Steph, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, Zach. I'm just sampling some rubble organisms. You want to help?
Yeah, sure.
All we have to do is flip over these rocks and see if there's anything there. Watch out. That's a sea urchin. And they can trick you. Let's see what else. There's nothing under there.
What about under that rock? What is this red stuff?
It is part of the rubble. Here's another sea urchin. You can see it moving.
Hello mates, today I will show you what's under a rock. Whoa! Those guys are massive!
Here the team portrays random sampling in very turbulent and windy conditions.
What do they got? A lot of sand. We got a hot crustacean band. Each little clown here, no heart to jam here under the sea. Each little slug here.
So this is Jules taking pictures of the organisms that we have currently found at Site 2. This is a sea cucumber, and we have the dollar to give a scale.
Listen to me. The human world, it's a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything they got up there.
Look, he's excreting some purple dye.
Dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world.
This shows Juliana randomly throwing the quadrat to determine its location. This shows Alex flipping over all the rocks to find the organisms within the 1 meter squared quadrat. He places all the organisms into the bucket. Stephanie and Juliana step on the quadrat to hold it in place. We then count the organisms to determine abundance and diversity.
And I write it down on this slate that is waterproof, so it doesn't matter when I drop it in the water.
Now you all the fish is happy.
Alex is preparing to collect one of the 2 rocks found. He carefully includes all the rubble and organisms without ripping the netting and places it into the bucket. The rocks is then brought to shore where the organisms were photographed and identified. After each long, hard day of work, we return to shore to rubble our results and fish for conclusions.
And eat us in fricassee.